Okay, Oak Rovers, this is a video that's going to help you find a missing part of a proportion. Remember, a proportion is just two ratios that are equal to each other. So on number 6, my ratios are 5 over y and 15 over 60. And it's a proportion because I'm setting them equal to each other, and I'm going to try and solve for y. That's my goal for these. Now there's two ways to look at this. I can look at this either side by side or up and down. Now side by side, I always want to make my arrows so they go towards my missing or my variable that I'm trying to find. So if I'm working on side by side, I'm going to look for a relationship between 15 and 5. And there is a relationship between 15 and 5. What do I have to do to 15 to get to 5? Because that's where my arrow is going. I can take 15 and divide it by 3, and I get to 5. So then to solve for y, what I have to do is I have to take 60 and also divide by 3. Well, 60 divided by 3 is going to be 20, so my answer for that one is going to be 20. Let's see what else I have here. I'm going to try a different one here. Okay, now sometimes I can also go up and down. This one, I can go up and down with this one. I call this up and down because I'm looking at the relationship between the numbers that are on top of each other like that. And I draw my arrows so it's going towards my variable, and I look at the relationship between 7 and 14. And there is a relationship between those two. I can just multiply 7 times 2 to get to 14. So I'm going to take 28 and multiply it by 2 to get 56. So 28 over 56 is equal to 7 over 14. Let's see if I have some other ones on the next side over here that we can work on. A little bit more tricky ones maybe. Okay, let's look at the very top one up here, number 2. So I'll work on number 2. And if I look at 2, I have two relationships. There's my y. I could look at side by side, and I could look for the relationship between 10 and 3. And I can't divide 10 by some number to make 3 exactly, so that's not a very good one. So side by side might not work in this case. But there is a relationship up and down. I'm going to draw my arrows like this so they go towards the variable. The key for this is I always draw my arrows so they go towards the variable. And the arrows got to be going the same direction. The arrows are going up here, so they've got to go up there. Now what's the relationship between 10 and 80? Well, I could just multiply 10 by 8 to get 80. So I'll take 3 times 8 to get my answer. 3 times 8 is going to be 24. So my answer for that one is just going to be 24. See if I have another one I can work on. We'll do one more. Okay, now I have a couple different relationships here. I can work up and down for this problem. I could be going 15 to 45. I need the arrow going from top to down because my x is in the bottom. And I know I have to multiply 15 times 3 to get to 45. So 5 times 3 should give me my answer. And 5 times 3 is 15. Now, I could have gone side to side also in this problem. If I look, there's my x, so I draw my arrow going towards my x, and my arrow going towards my 5. What do I have to do to 15 to get to 5? Well, I just have to divide by 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So if I divide by 3 here, 45 divided by 3 is also equal to 15. So I could have done it either way. The important thing to remember when you do proportions like this, though, when you work side by side or up and down, is you draw your arrows so they always go to the variable. And think, what do I have to do to 15 to get to 5? And this is divide by 3. So I take 45 and divide by 3 to x. What do I have to do to get from 15 to 45? Well, I times by 3. So I take 5 times 3 to get to my x. But it's really important that I have my arrows going the right direction, because if you don't, that's when you're going to make the mistakes. That's your video on how to find the missing parts of proportions, either by working up or down or side by side.